This lesson is about writing and solving linear equations. The goal is to write and solve linear equations. What you should understand by the end of the lesson is that you can use the properties of equality and inverse operations to solve equations, and you can use mathematical words to help find operations used in word problems. Here are some words that are mathematical words that are used that will help you know whether or not to add and subtract. You can also use the mathematical operation paper in the back of your notebook. For adding, we use sum, total, plus, increased by, gain, raised, more, increase, subtract, difference between, minus, decreased by, less, fewer than, take away. For multiply, we have multiply by, product of, times, doubling, twice, triple, percent of, fraction of, and per. In division, it's quotient of, divide by, divided equally, and per. Now, if you notice, there's the word per in multiply and divide, but usually when we're talking about dividing, it would be like miles per hour. But the one thing is, when you're doing a math word problem, sometimes it's easier to solve a word problem without ever writing an equation, and that's perfectly okay because we're looking for the answer to the problem. Alright, so if I was going to write an equation for this problem, it says Haley has already baked 31 pies. So we will write that 31 that she's already baked. And she can bake, the word and means plus. She can bake 1 pie with each additional cup of sugar that she buys. How many additional cups of sugar does she need in order to bake a total of 41 pies? So we know that she can bake 1 pie with each cup of sugar. So I could put 1x, but I'm just going to put x. But it's going to we need to have it total 41 pies. So I can subtract 31, which gives me 10, and I'm left with x equals 10. Or we already know that she baked 31. You can take 41 minus the 31, and you know that it's 1, so you divide it by the 1, which gives you the 10 anyways. So sometimes writing the equation isn't as important as just coming up and knowing that she needs 10 cups of sugar. That's the important part. And now it's your turn. A cab company charges $2 per cab ride, there's that word per, plus an additional $1 per mile driven. There's that word per. How long is a cab ride that cost $33? Practice problem 2. Before beginning voice lessons, Jaden already knows how to sing 7 pieces. And he expects to learn 2 new pieces during each week of lessons. After 14 weeks of voice lessons, how many pieces will Jaden be able to sing in total? Practice 3. Mia has already knit 4 centimeters of a scarf and can knit 1 centimeter each night. How many nights will Mia have to spend knitting in order to knit a total of 40 centimeters of scarf? Practice 4. Charlie prepares 8 kilograms of dough every hour he works at the bakery. How much dough did Charlie prepare if he worked for 9 hours? Okay, so here's a different kind of problem that you're going to see, and it's a little bit different than the ones you've seen before. But this one says Rana set her watch 3 seconds behind, and it falls another 3 seconds every day. How far behind is Rana's watch if she set it 24 days ago? So I'm not going to write an equation on this one, but I'm going to start with she did it 24 days ago, and it falls behind 3 seconds every day. So that's 72 seconds. But she set it 3 seconds behind originally. So I'm going to take 72 plus the 3 she did originally. So her watch is 75 seconds behind. Now it's your turn. Practice 5. A puppy named Scooter started out at 2 pounds and gained 1 pound every month. At how many months did Scooter weigh 11 pounds? Practice 6. A sapling that started out 29.42 inches tall grew 2 inches per year. How tall was this sapling when it was 8 years old? All right, go have your 6 practice problems checked. Make sure that you fill out your scale of understanding on your goal sheet. Are you an expert at a 4? Do you understand it at a 3? Are you just learning this at a 2? Or are you barely beginning with the number 1? So now, when you get on IXL, make sure you do the right lesson. You need to get at least a 90. You will get the lower of your actual score or your SMART score, or go on and make 100 and master it, and you get 100 in the grade book. That's the end of this lesson. Good luck.